The Salafis would argue that the only Islam that is pure is the Islam of the first three generations, the so-called Salaf as-Salih. That means the first generation, the Sahaba, the second generation, the Tabi'in, and the third generation, the Tabi'in. And the fourth generation onward, Islam has been predicted by Prophet Muhammad ﷺ to fall astray at that point. So the Salafis would argue that contemporary Islam is filled with innovation and wrong practices that does not come from the first three generations. So they want to go back to a purist form of Islam. This argument in itself is not a problem to Sufi people because Tasawwuf existed in the first three generations. All four Imams, which are Tabi'in and Tabi'in, saw Tasawwuf and approved of it. The problem with the Salafis become extreme and start saying that only we, the Salafis, know what is the pure Islam of the first three generations. And nobody else, the Sufis, the Shias, etc., know or are practicing a pure Islam from the first three generations. Now this argument is contradictory from the Salafis in the sense that the Salafi movement is some 200 years old, so it is not a movement that existed during the first three generations, number one. Number two, the Salafis must simply just admit that they themselves are not of the Sahaba, Tabi'in or Tabi'in. They are not of the first three generations. So Salafi groups do not have any more right to claim, more than any other group in Islam, that they have the correct understanding of what is this pure Islam of the first three generations.